The next activity I'd like to show you is how to create a resist using crayons or even a material called oil pastels that I use with my students. We also use black, but you can use other colors of watercolor paints as well. These are just watercolors made by Crayola that work really well for this activity as well. So the way this works is you're creating a resist where the water will come through, the paint water will come through and show what is underneath. So I'm going to do both first. I'm going to use a white on white crayon, which typically you don't do because you can't see, but for this activity it will work very well. And I am going to just make a little flower. Can't see it though, right? It's invisible. I'm also going to try and do a little sun with the crayon, and I am using a lot of pressure. I'm pushing kind of hard, it can be difficult for younger students, but even scribbling and pressing hard with these, you will still get an effect. So then on this side, I have other colors. I'm just going to make some lines. And the oil pastels, you definitely do not have to press as hard because they have oil in them. Crayons have wax. So I'm just going to overlap these lines. Maybe I'm talking about the letter A. I'm going to make an A, and a lowercase a. And then I'm going to create my resist. So the idea with this is to have it be more water than it is actually paint. So I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to put several drops of water in here to get it more watery, and I'm going to test it on my messy mat to see how black it is. Okay, so I'm going to do the oil pastel one first, and you glide your paint over top of the oil pastel and it magically pops through. So I'm not going to kind of scrub my paint, I'm just going to dip it in and paint over. The oil pastels do work better because they are oil based. Crayola does sell oil pastels, and you can buy other brands online. Oil pastels work really well for learning color mixing, as you know, too, when you use them by themselves, not just for this activity. So I'm going to make sure I have enough water, and I'm going to gently brush over my flower, and that paint, see how it's kind of dragging down because of the water. I can paint over top of it. Oops, forgot to get my paint. And it magically appears. The first time I do this with my kindergartners, you can hear the oohs and the ahs, and is that magic? They're very, very surprised when I do this. So I hope you enjoy that one.